Step back to your wish to them. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will learn the Sappadasattheravatthu. So Sappadasattheravatthu. Actually, Sabba means a snake, and Dasa means a servant. So that is, Sabba Dasa. So who has a snake as his servant? So his servant is a snake. In this way can be. So that Thera has a snake as his servant in this way. So, okay, this story. Here also the stanza is so yoja wasad dan jiwi kusito hina wiriyo. And then ikahan jiwi dan siyo. So wiriyan arabato dan lan. So the meaning of this stanza, even though he lived long life for 100 years, but he is lazy, he has lame trunk, so not so active. So then such a person, ikahan jiwi dan siyo. So one day living a life of one person. So wiriyan arabato, so making effort, dan lan strong effort. So that one is better. So in this way, briefly, the meaning of the stanza. So here, okay, now let's go to the story. So yoja wizard dan jiwe iman dhammadisana sattha chedawane viharandos. So Sappadāsattheravatthu araba katesi, referring to that Thera Sappadāsa, the Buddha expound this stanza, this Dhamma talk. Okay, now story of that one is so Sawati yan kiri kome kira iko kira is maybe indicator of the telling the story. People say that or he say or I have heard like that. So iko kula bodo one young man of the family. So Zatu Dhamma dissonance so dawa. So here in Dhamma talk called the Buddha. So Babaji Dawa becoming a monk. But so Ladrupa Sambaro, the one is as a sentence can be understood. Lada Upa Sambarayena. So who has attained, who has ordained the higher ordination, who has obtained, who has received higher ordination. Lada Upa Sambarayena. So becoming a man. So after some other time, Abrena Samena, so Okan Taitawa, Okan Taitawa. So he is dissatisfied his higher ordination, dissatisfied with the higher ordination, want to be disrobed like that. So Okan Taitawa, Ud and God. So Okan Taitawa. So that is why. But at that time he thought, So Madhisasa Kula Buddhasa Gihi Bhavanama Ayudo. Even though he feel dissatisfied himself, so that is one, and also the other way he thought, it is not suitable for me, like such a person like me, to Gihi Bhava, human life is not suitable. So that is why Babijaya Tadawa Maranambi me Seyo. So it will be better to die or to pass away. So becoming a monk, Babijaya Tadawa. So Maranami may say it will be better for me. So Maranami may say for me. So because of that, becoming as a monk in this way, he thought. So changed it the war. So after that, changed it the war. I don't know. Maranubayan, changing the witchery. All the time he goes here and there, he is thinking about the way how to die. I don't know, Maranubaya, Marana Upaya, Maranasa Upaya. So how we all, passing away, we all dead. So the way how to die. So Aṭṭhakathā was one day, Badowa early morning. So Kada Bada Keja also Kada Bada Keja Yena. He has already had his, breakfast or lunch like that. So after enjoying his breakfast, the monk, bhikkhu, those monks. Oh, so here, so the Gada Bada Geja are modified to the bhikkhu, that is, should be ye, he, plural form. So Gada, so Bada Geja, Gadani, Bada Geja, ni ye, he, should be. Because not just one monk. So Kadani Padakejani Yehu. Bhikkhu Viharan Gandawa going to the monastery. So Egi Salaya Sabbandisawa saw the snake in the refectory or so dining hall also. Egi Sala. So heating hall or dining hall or kitchen, simply kitchen also. So actually dining hall for monks. So Sabbandisawa having saw the snake. And then that snake, so it got some good in one pot, kuta here mean pot. So Becky Bedawa putting in one pot, and also so good and beat headawa close that pot. So beat headawa beat hearty. So a beat da be da heart, so to close or to shut. So beat headawa adaya take care. So Vihara Nekamesu go away from the monastery. So at that time, Okantita Bhikkhu B, so Bada Kejan Gadawa, so having eaten that, so Okantita Bhikkhu the man who want to disrobe. So Agachando Kami, present participle. So the Bhikkhu saw those monks and asked Mochetawa, can Eden also, what is this bandi? What is this bandi river wines? In this way. Sabo also, this is a snake. So you see, commonly we say that, also in this way. So commonly, senior to the junior, calling as using the term also, and junior to the senior, so using the term bandi. But in this content, not senior to the junior, they are peer person maybe. That is an also as a sign of repent. So but river one can be understood. So Sabo also devotee, they say that they reply, this is a snake. So Imina Genkarizata. So what will you do with this snake? He asked, what will you do with this snake? About this snake, Iminami, Ahina. So they say that So Sattheravatthu, we were threw it away. Sattheravatthu, we were threw it away to be safe. Sattheravatthu. So these Vajanans haven't heard their speech, haven't heard that. So Imina Adanan Dansa Bidwa Marisa Midi. He also all the time thinking about his death, how to, so which way is better to pass away for him, for me like that. So now he saw the snake, that is that is the way to me to pass away. So in this way he thought. So Adan Imina Adanan Dansa Bidwa Marisa Mi, I will pass away. So by biting, so that snake, by biting me by that snake, being bitten me by that snake, being bitten by that snake, in this way can be understood. So aharata, so then chadisamiti. So aharata, give it to me, but bring it to me. Oh, Banuriwa, bring it to me. And then chadisami, I will give it away. I will throw it away. So in this way, saying, this then Hatado Kudan Gehedawa having taken the pot from those monks' hand, Ekasamentani Nisei no sitting in one place. So Dina Sabina Adana Dansa Bidi, he let the snake bite him. Dina Sabina Adana Dansa Bidi, he is bitten. So he is caused to bite by that snake. The snake is caused to bite him in this way. So he trying to snake to bite him. But Sabo Danzi do not HD. A snake doesn't want to bite him. So that is why so good the hatan order the wa idoji doja alole did. So he put his hand into the board and then mix and already jumble. So jumbles or mingles or mixing here and there, touching here and there. So he makes his hand turn to round. So in this way, turning around here and there like that. Moving here and shaking in this way inside the pot. Even though he is doing like this, but so snake does not bite him. Here, aloli did. So our previous root. The back sign is a already jumble or shaking or mixing or mingle like that. So Gora Sabbas, and also finally Gora Sabbasa Mukan, we were the open the mouth of that poisonous snake. And also Ingule Becky, he put his hand into the inside the mouth of that snake. Even though he did like that, so Niwan and Sabo Dansi, that snake never bite him. So in this way. So at the time he thought, so Naya Asiwi, so maybe this snake is not poisonous snake. So Karasabo is so Karasaba means a red snake, poisonless snake, no bite. So Karasaba. A red snake is. So in this way, so then Bahaya, we had an agamasi. So given that or removing that snake, so we had an agamasi. So he went to the monastery. So at that time, so Bahaya means, throwing away that snake also. So at that time, Bhikkhu, so at that time, Chadi do de also sabodi ahan. So they say that. So now have you thrown away that snake? So they asked. So at the time, he said, not so also Gara. So Gora Sabo. So Gara Sabo is so this snake is not poisonous one. That is just a rat snake, poisonless. So in this way. At the time, they know that actually. So Gora Sabo Yiwa Awu. So actually this is surely poisonous snake. So Mahandan, Fanan, Gadawa. So making a hodor snake, great hodor snake. So Susu Yando making a sound of shoo shoo like that. When those snake, when they get angry, they make such a sound like a cobra snake. So at the time, Dokena Amhi Kahido, this snake is so difficultly catch by nest because making like this. So King Gardener A1 don't what they say. Why do you say like that? King Gardener A1 don't what they say. The Ahanzo they said that. So at the time he said, so I also dina adana danza bendobi muke ingulan Becky bendobi dan danza bido nase kendi. So even though with this snake, so I want to pass away, that is fine. So make this snake bite me. Even it's inside its mouth, I put my hand, but it doesn't bite. So maybe this is poisonless snake, a rat snake in this way. Then so do a beku don't need a piece. So having had that, so they keep silent. So they feel amazing. So and then Aṭṭhakathā was one day, so Nahabi do Ababa. So Dwe Deo Kuri Ada having taken 2 or 3 shaving knife. So we had in Gandawa going to the monastery, Ikan Bumiya, the Tabedawa putting down one of them. So Ikina with the other one. So Bhikkhu Nanki say, Oha read his shades of those monks using one of them. So means that monk, Sappadāsattheravatthu. So Bhumi and Tabidan Kudan Ghedawa haven't taken that shaving knife from the ground on the ground. So imi na giwon chained to a marisami. Now I will pass away, having cut my neck with this sword, with this knife in this way. So that is a ikasame roke. I see that like yes, it does. Sorry for a while. So he tried to kill himself in this way. So at the time, so before killing himself, he considered. So that is here. So Ikasame Roki Giwon Ubanidaya, so putting his neck so on one, so on the tree, and so Kura Daran, so Kura Daran, Galat Nalian, Gadawa, he put that so Shabin sword on his uh lariat, lariat also maybe middle place of the neck. So from that part, we can make sound box also. We can say that. So Tito at that time, so he reflect his virtue. So Uba Samadan Uba Samra Mala do Bataya. So Adano Sila Awujando having received. So from his not past time receiving the ordination. So till now, he reflects his virtue. At the time, he is virtuous one actually. That is why he finds his purity of virtues. Like a, so Vimala Janda Mandalan, we are like a full moon without any dot inside. And also Sudoda Mani, and then we are like a red ruby. So fine red ruby, already washed, already polished. So Namalan, Sealand, others that he saw his pure morality, his pure virtue. So that is why, because of so that Sila was so deep, purification of virtue. So that's then all again that's Sagala Sariran, Parandi, BD obijiti. Why? So reflecting that's his purification of virtue. So produce that one. So a kind of the rapture. So that rapture also separating the whole his body, Sakala Sariran Prandi, BD. So such a BD arise in him. So BD, we can be the one. So BD, we can be the one. We basana. So what then do at that time, not enjoying that BD. So at that moment, so because his mind also becomes stable, become concentrated, that is the way can be the one. So removing that, and also he trying to his mind to the insight. So vipassana, what did the one? So at that time he reflects. So that nature of the BD, so rising and falling in this way at that time. So he already fulfilled his parami. Later we will see that point also. That is why, Sahappadisamvita, he, together with the four analytical knowledges, so Arhatam Badawa having attained the Arhatship. So that is when Kuran Adaya, he take that, so shaving sword, and then Vihara Mijam Bauzi enter the monastery. So Atanam Bhikkhu, so Gahan Gato Si Au So Di Boche. So and then those men are also asked him, where do you go? Where are you going? Where did you go? So in this way, at the time, he also said the truth. So Imina Kuri na Gala na lane changed it or Marisa Midi Kadomi, I go there. So to kill myself with this sword by cutting my necks in this way. So Imina Kurina Galana changed it to having cut my neck with this sword. So I will die. In this way, having thought, I go there. Gadol me. So in this way. But so Kasama na Madosi. If so, why did you pass away? Why aren't you killed? Why aren't you pass? Why aren't you dead? So in this way. So Idani and me. Now I am. So Satan Aharito Ababo Jado. So now, so I am the one. So who is not what to hold the sword? Satan Aharito Ababo. Ababo is so na rubu in the future passive participle. Yeah. So will become or all become our wa yeah become wawa and baba. So baba mean worthy or possible. Now ababa mean impossible and worthy. And deserve, not deserve in this way. So at that time, he truly now imina kurina. So galan lay. So changes are made. So nyana kurina sabakili say changing di. Even though I go there, so with this far I will cut my necks. But actually, nyana kurina with the sword of knowledge, so I can cut all defilements I have cut. So that means I became the arahant in this way. So at that time, Bhikkhu, those months, Ayan Abudena Inyan Bhyakaroti, he is lying and telling his arahanthood. So in this way, Bhagavado Aroji, so they report that state, that case to the Buddha. So Bhagavad is and Gatan Sodawa Aha. The Buddha also having had their report. So said, Na Bhikkhave Kina Sawanama Sahatha Adana Jivita Warobindi. So it is not possible for the arahant. So he will pass away with the sword. So in this way, Sahat, by himself, Sahata, Adana Jivita, Warobindi, killed. So that means it is not possible that the arahant kill himself or suicide. Making suicide is not possible in this way. So other than those monks are also asked the Buddha. So Bandi, so Dome Iman Kina Sawadi Wadata, the Buddha. So you said this one is Arahant. So if so, Arhatupa Nisya Sambano Bana Ayan. So Kasama Okantadi. So if this monk is full of such a great support to be arahant, so formally why he want to be disrobed? Why he want to disrobe? So in this way, and also what is the reason? Kimasa Raduba Nisya Karana. What is former past or former cause or former great support to be arahant for him? So that is why. And also Kasama saw Sapo eaten, not density, even though he put his hand inside the mouth of that poisonous snake, but that snake does not bite him. So one. So here three reasons, three questions they ask. One is, so if he will be arahant, why he want to be kill himself? He want to disrobe. And the other one is, what is the Poma reason to become arahant? And also, why that snake? So, why does not a snake bite him? So, in this three question here. So, other than the Buddha answer, so Bhikkhave Sodawa Sappo Imasa Ito Tadiye Adabawe Daso Ahosi. So Bhikkhave, O monks, so Sabbo, that snake is, so Imasa Bhikkhosa, for this monk, of this monk. So Ito Tadiye Adabawe, so 3 lives before this life, so Daso Ahosi was a servant. He's a former servant. So that is why, so Sabbo, that snake, Adano Samikasa Sariran Dansito, now with Hadi. So that snake, so doesn't dare to bite his Lord body, his master's body. So that is a Ewan Tawa Nisan Sata, Ikangarana Ajiki. So the Buddha answered the first question. So the Dobataya, from that time on, so Bhikkhu, Sappadāsattheravatthu Nama Jado. He was known as well known as a Sappadāsa in this way, who has a snake as a servant in this way. Maybe in that life, so before this life, so that servant is not a snake. But in this life, so that servant become a snake. So in this way can be. So now the Buddha record the the story of the dead monk. So Kassapa Sambuddha Kali, at the time of the Kassapa Buddha, so Ekokula Buddha, one young man, said to Dhammakatha Sodawa, so having listened to the Dhamma talk of the Buddha, Obana Sanwiko. So arising such a religious agitation. So Babajidwa became a monk, and Laduba Sambador having ordained higher ordination, having attained higher ordination. But Abarina Samayina at some other time, and not be the dia because of dissatisfaction. So Obanaya arising, that is why Ikasa Sahayakasa Bhikkhu Arojisi, he tell his other friend. So that's a Abhinan Gihi Bawi Adinawan Katesi. His friend also tell him the disadvantages in the household life. So all the time continuously he tell it. So then so do I haven't had that. So Itaro Sasani Abhidhamma that month also enjoy or satisfy. He can find satisfied. He can find himself satisfied in this asana. So that is why. So Bobi Anak Bidata Kali Malagahiti, former time when he was dissatisfied. So at that time, so his robes are maybe dirty. So maybe he though at that time also not washed yet. So that is why samana breakari, all of those dirty robe. So ikasame sundi tire, namely karonto nisiti. So putting those rope at the shore of, beach of the river called the Sundi. So namely Karondo. So washing, namely Karondo means so washing those rope, washing those rope, cleaning those rope in this way. So Sahassavaggo be asa Sandike Yewa Nisino, his friend also sitting near him. So Atanan saw Ewan Aha. So at that time he said his friend this. So I also Obajando when I went to this road. So ime breakari don't shan dadu kama hosi. Actually, I want to offer these requisite to you. So at the time, so Loban Oba did that. His friend also being attached to those breakhara requisites and Jane Daisy thought. So imina donshan babaji de nawa obaji de nawa go at all. Idani breakhari ganezamiti. So at that time, actually it is useless. These robes are useless for you as a monk or as a this robe one. So now I will take them in this way. In this way, so the door bataya from that time on. So gain dani also amagan jiwitena. So what is the use of living a life for us from this time on? So ye mayan kabala hatha parakule su bekaya jarama. So actually we are holding bow and going others out and walking here and there. So asking, begging in this way. So actually, so Buddha died, he said, so alaba sanlabado na karoma di wadando. Actually, so we could not converse with son and daughter, wives, and so on. So in this way, that monk also gave Bhawasa Guna and Gatesi some, advantages of the household life. So he prays. So that monk also saw Dasagatan, so do I haven't heard that. Buna again. Okanti do Hodawa Jane Desi becoming want to be this, wishing want to be this robe, wishing to this robe, he thought. So ayan Maya Okanti do midi wodi Bataman Gihi Bawi Adina Wankatedwa. So this person, this friend, when I say I want to be this robe at that time, he thought. So he said, so disadvantages in household life first. Idani, so abainan gunan katedi now. So he prays So the advantages in the house life. So Kenu call Karanandi changed. What is the reason why he do like that in this way at that time? So ime su samana breakari su lobi nadi nyadwa. Oh, he want to get these requisite in this way. He know that. That is why Siya mewa adeno chitan niwate si. Not relying on the other. He himself trying to establish. So even as a Kasaba Buddha Kali, in this way, that month, at the time of the Buddha, Kasaba, so Ikasa Bhikkhu no Okantidata. So because he was one of the men who went to disrobe, that is why Idani now. So ability open such a want to be a desire to disrobe occur to him. But Yobana Diniwa Dada, Wisadi Wisa Sahasani, Samana Damo Gado. So having established himself, so from that time on, he practiced. So the Samana Dhamma, like the Samatha practice, Vipassana practice, and fulfilling virtues like that. So Wisadi Wisa Sahasani. So 2000 years or 2000 years. So asa. So that is that practicing meditation, practicing samana dhamma is now support to him to become the arahant. So idarahi arhatu ba nesayo jado. So that practice he has already practiced for 20,000 years. So that one now become the great support to him to become the arahant. Into the Buddha answered the next question. So 2 questions already. So that is why Ima atan de bhikkhu bhagavado sandika sodawa. So ordering boachin. So having heard this answer from the Buddha. So that is when they ask. So Bandi ayankira bhikkhu kura dharan. So Gala Naliyan Gadawa Tidowa Arhatan Babu Nadi. So Obijasati. So actually this month, so during short time, when putting that shaving sword on his neck, and then reflected his more purity of virtues. So during short time, he became the arahant. Nukho. So itakena kanena. So arhata mego obijasati. Is it possible during short time to become the arahant? So at that time, the Buddha said, Ama bhikkhave, arada viriyasa bhikkhu no, badan okkubedwa bhumiyan, tabendasa badi bhumiyan, asambadi yewa arhata mego obijati. So actually for the one, of course, Ama, of course, arada viriyasa bhikkhu no, for the monk who is practicing meditation, so badan okkubedwa, having lifted up his feet. So Bhumiyan Tabendasa, when he put down his feet on the ground. So at that time, Badi Bhumiyan Asambadi Yewa, before that foot, not putting down not reaching to the ground yet. So Arada Mega Obejedi, such a Arada Mega can arise in him. So that is the result of practicing meditation. That is the result of the endeavor or viriya or samavayama arata viriyasa. So, but kusidasa bhukalasa for the one who is lazy. So, vasa satan jivando, even though he lived a life for 100 years. So for that, then such a one. So arada viriyasa kana matambi jivitan seyo. So it is better. So the life, so moment life of the one who is endeavor, who is working hard, is better than such a one lazy one who is living for 100 years. So in this Buddha said, and then After that, so the Buddha continued this stanza in this. So yoja visadatan jive kusito hina viri yo. So ekahan jivitan se yo. So viriyan arabato danlan. So this stanza also here simply can be understood. So the door, this what should be. The door, then that. So Wusasadan Jiwe. So this Kusito also connected with the yo. Okay. So that is Kusito mean lazy. Hina Wiriyo. Hina Wiriyo mean lame trying or lame effort. So he know. So Wiriyo. So yes, he not Wiriyo. So actually he not mean Wiriyo. So lack hot Wiriya. Not nothing actually. So even though he know in this way, but later in the commentary, so not just lame, even so nothing effort. So having a lame effort or lame try in this way can be. So he know video, yes, I did. He not video. And then the Kusido is just Kusida. Wisa Satan is accusative case. So for time of duration, that is how we can translate for jiwe, yeah. So ikahan also one for 1 day ikan ahan. So jiwe can the life living a life. So living a life of so wiriyan arabato danlan. So actually this line also can be what order should be like this. So danlan, that is adverb. So wiriyan, so arabato jiwiken. So jiwiken. So in this way, the jiwiken CEO. So CEO means is better, or the life or living. So jiwiken means living a life or stay being alive. So living for so ikahan. Okay. So ikahan ikan ahan. So living for 1 day off. So the one. So who is so Danlan family making effort. So in this way can be understood. So that is why the whole line. The meaning of the whole line can be understood. So then one. So then so the one who being lazy, and so having a lame trying. So they are synonymous. So live alive 400 years. So living alive for 1 day of, so the one who is, so family, so making effort. So in this way can be understood the meaning of this stanza. So this Viriya Marabato meaning. So Viriya Arabato Arabandasa. This Arabato, Viriya Arabato mean, Arabandasa. Present participle. So Arabato Arabandasa in this way. Okay, now in this stanza, sorry, so kusito mean so here kusito also referring to the lazy. Hina video also referring to the lazy. So, but what is different between there? In this way can be. So here data in this stanza, kusito mean not just being lazy, not just doing nothing. So actually during that time, he is thinking about the Kama Videka, Vyabhara Videka, Vihenda Videka, Vidinamendo Bokalo. So Vidinamendo Bokalo. So that means here, so Kusito means so a person. So Vidinamendo within the time. Vidinamendo within the time. So with so Videki, Kama Videki, Vidinamendo. So with so 3 thoughts. So Kama Videki, dihi. So such as so thought of sensuality like that. Kama Videka. So Vyabhara Videka, Vihinsa Videka. Thought about sensuality and others. So in this way can be. And also he not video, even though so he not directly, but in this not just so without being without, that is fine. So here so he not so video means Nate video. Nate video. So that means so he not the word he not is explained as a near. So vidya is vidya. Okay. So that the sense of hina mean near. Okay. So near actually according to that way. So nati. So viriyo yasati. So nebiriyo. Okay. Nebiriyo actually so near and the viriya. So but here so rawa become the wawa and that wawa become the baba in the nebiriyo. That means nebiriyo me. So who has no effort at all. So in this way can be understood. And then, so Viriya Marabato Danlam. Also here, he trying to effort forward. So do we did jhana nebadana samatan tiran viriyan. So do we did jhana nebadana samatan samatan arabandasa. Okay, so do we da mean twofold. So jhana mean two kinds of jhana. That is, so aramanuba ne jhana, focusing on the object. So that is samatha meditation. And the lekhanuba ne jhana. So that is a vipassana, focusing on the characteristics of those mind and matter. So such a two kinds of jhana. So nebadana samatha, which can lead to produce. So that viriya, so leading to produce, tira viriya. The tira means explaining about the dhan, strong viriya, firm viriya. So in this way. So that is why here. So for the one Arabandasa who is making. So in this way, this here when I translate, this one is essay. What is it? Family making effort as an adverb, but according to the commentary, that is not adverb. So making a firm effort or strong effort. So actually, Tiran is more dependent to the wiri, yeah. So in this way, that is why here Tiran wiri, yeah. Tiran is the meaning of the dan in this way. So for the one who making a strong effort, firm effort, a stable effort. So that effort also samathan. So nebat and samathan leading to. So leading to the nebat, the arising of. So twofold jhana. That is samatha and the vipassana. Samatha me, so aramanupa nejana. And vipassana. So vipassana me, so lekhanupa nejana. So in this way can be understood. Sesam Burima Sadisa me, what the rest are the same as previous. So Desana Wasani Bahu, so the body palatini, babu name, so many attain so the body fala, etc. Okay, now the whole story we finish. Okay, so is there any question? Okay, so no more question. Okay, so if no more questions, so let's stop here by saying sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw. Have a nice day.
Welcome. Have a nice day to you. Also.
Thank you, Sayadaw.
Thank you very much,
Welcome.
Sattheravatthu. Sukhihotu,
Welcome.
Sattheravatthu.
Sukhihotu.
Thank you, Sayadaw, so much.
Thank you
Welcome.
very much, Sayadaw.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sattheravatthu.
Okay, welcome.